Hi guys, Josh here, welcome to FramesPerSecond. Today we're shooting some Lomo 800 that I'm going to push to 3200 because it's pretty damn dark and we need a lot of light. But anyway, we're here, we're going to just do some portrait shoots with friends, with my friend Jazz.
Oh, me? No, let's do Tennille.
Her friend Tennille.
Look at those cheekbones.
Narcissism, it's great. I'm kidding. Alright, and now back to Josh.
But yeah, so we're pushing Lomo 800, see how good it looks pushed, and yeah, we're gonna have fun, so let's get to it. So this is posted the day before I go back down to Melbourne, and this video is from my 2019 trip. And so I thought it was appropriate to make it the video that comes out as I'm going back down, and yes, I'll be filming a lot while I'm down there. So there'll be a lot more new content coming from there, and yeah, I hope you look forward to it. But yeah, so here we are pushing Lomo 800 2 stops, so we're shooting it at 3200, and as you can see from these images, you do get a bit of color shifts from pushing color film beyond certain points. So the less you push it, the less drastic it'll be, but the more you do it, there will be some shifts. Of course, this can be adjusted in post, and yeah, this was just an impromptu photo shoot with a friend of ours you just saw in our most recent Cameraholics video. And this was just at the Airbnb that I was staying at, and then we do go outside into Chinatown and find a car park to do more shots in. I hope you like our impromptu reflector, which is literally just a piece of alfoil that we were shining our phone light on, and it made a little bit of a difference, not a lot, but yeah, we were just, improvising. And yeah, some of these shots do look quite nice.
Well, it's raining right now. Would you look at that? Where are they? I can't see them. Oh, there they are. Oh, crap. It's pouring down. Alright.
I like Lomo 800 a lot, and if we're honest, Lomo 800 is basically Ultramax 800. So it's very similar to Kodak Gold and Ultramax in look. So it is a bit more colorful than, say, Portra, and I also feel like Portra 800 being an older formula, and I also feel like Portra 800 being an older formula eats a bit more light, while Lomo 800 I do find is a bit brighter. It does have a little bit less dynamic range when overexposing it. I've shot both, and you do lose more detail overexposing Lomo 800, but considering things, it does push quite well. Obviously in the car park under here, there's definitely enough light that I could have shot it at 800. But it's just like in the Airbnb and in the outside part of the car park, it was too dark, so we had to push it. And these shots turned out quite alright. Obviously, this was very impromptu and last minute, so we didn't exactly have ideas for locations and whatnot, but I still think we got some good shots. And I was using my 55mm lens on my Mamiya, which is equivalent to a 35 if I was shooting 35, and here it's actually nice and sharp, which is good. But quite a few of these shots, but honestly quite a few of these shots are a touch soft or there's too much motion blur from mirror slapping, because the mirror is quite heavy in the camera, so there is a bit of vibration at times. But nice shallow depth of field, medium format obviously, that's kind of why you shoot it. But yeah, this would have been a 2.8 lens, and so after this, about a year after this trip, I did buy the 80mm 1.9, which I will be taking with me this trip, and so yeah, I will be able to shoot more at night and not have to worry about being underexposed or having such a low shutter speed, which would be nice. It is also kind of funny how clean my Tims look and how dirty they're gonna look this new trip. But I think, yeah, I bought them that year, so they do look quite clean. But yeah, what can we say?
Good job!
it pushes quite well. Like, I was expecting it to maybe be a bit more grainy, but if you have enough light, you can expose it well enough that doesn't become a problem. And it does have flexibility as far as pushing goes, which is good to know if you're ever in a situation where you don't have enough light.
God damn, it's pouring.
Like this shot here is very dark. I definitely didn't have enough light. I probably should have even just got a phone light to shine on to near. But yeah, unfortunately there's a bit of motion blur because of the mirror slap, but there's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. But yeah, I do think we've got some nice shots. This shot's just out of focus. I think the focus might be on her pinky. But there's also motion blur too. For an impromptu shot, I think we did get quite a few nice things. Unfortunately it was raining, so we did have to be careful, especially because these cameras aren't waterproof. But oh well, we gave it a go, and I think we got some nice stuff, and Lomo 800's good film. I definitely recommend getting more. I definitely recommend buying it and trying it out. Unfortunately, it is more expensive than Portra 800 now, which is kind of insane because it's meant to be the cheap alternative, but now it costs more. So honestly, if you did have to pick between buying Portra 800 or Lomo 800, I would go Portra 800. The grain's finer, and especially if you're shooting it during the day, it handles overexposure really well. But yeah, we got some nice shots, and it was just like a quick, nice little shoot, so I hope you enjoyed it. And that's that. Hope you like the images, guys. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It was a pretty impromptu shoot, so you kind of see what it's like to be spontaneous and just kind of make things up as you go. And feel free to like and subscribe, turn this post notification to know when there's a new episode. And anyway, I'm Josh, this is Frames Per Second. Just get out there and shoot some film.